Hello everyone, it is me, Reed's Aviation. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Boeing 737 MAX by Bredok 3D. Personally, this is one of my favorites, even if, it does, have a few things with it that, might need improving. But overall, it is a good plane. I mean, you have your things to do a cold and dark start, you have your avionic things, you have a screen that, I don't even know what it displays, but it displays something. Uh, it's basic, but it's perfect. It's perfect enough to have a enjoyable flight and stuff. And today I'm going to be reviewing it. I'm pretty sure it's like $25 here in Canada. I'm pretty sure, or $30. I can't remember because it's been a while since I bought this. But yeah, I'm going to be reviewing it. So if anyone's, planning to buy the plane and they don't know if they should buy it or not, I guess they can hear from me. So anyways, let's just go spawn in. Let's maybe go with Halifax here. I'll just review it right here on the runway. Do that. Yep, that. Alright, departure. This plane, personally, it is quite good of a plane, actually, even though it does, well, have its downsides. I think it shows like 2.7 or 3.1 on the marketplace there in terms of the stars or whatever it is. But I can assure you, it is a really good plane that Bredok made. I mean, yeah, they definitely could, shut up. Hold on. I'm going to turn the, okay, that's already off. Alright, so as you can see, we have, basically lit cockpit. And what I mean by lit is it has all of its, lights. Has your, little, thing here. It identifies as a 737 and not a 747 at least. It has engine models. You can mess around with the thing, the little screen. And this is what I mean by the screen to blaze something. Rudder trim. I never took a look at it closely, but yeah, it is, yeah, it's from Dollar General. You have your avionics, clock here that displays your flight time, I guess. And there's your time, day, elapsed time. Now, not all the buttons work. Unfortunately, that would be cool, but you do have the necessary buttons and screens for a cold and dark start and just a basic, enjoyable flight experience in general. Like, you have your fuel switch. Oh, and you also have the heads-up display, too, which is pretty epic. And you also have your things up here. Now, not everything's interactable, like I stated, which is, disappointing, but it is enough for an enjoyable flight experience, like I said. Oh yeah, and there's also these, like, there's just random things that just aren't titled anything, which I find kind of, annoying. Like this is just called space, but that does turn the brightness up. Funny thing about it, for some reason, I find is, like, when you crank the lightness up, it makes this, like, weird, like, sound. I'm not sure why it does that, but it does make that sound. Anyways, I'm just going to turn the flight assistant on because I can't fly and yap at the same time, so. Anyways, you have your, very good looking cabin back there, as you can see. It's just the floor. It doesn't really have any inner walls. The thing is basically just a giant sheet of metal, essentially, in the back.
V1.
You have your V1 sounds, whatnot, like you just heard. You have the brightness you can turn on, your throttles, pitch, your flaps, your gear, your autopilot that works, seats that do not look comfortable. They kind of look like hotel beds, but if you put them in a seat form. You can get rid of the yoke if you need to. I'm pretty sure you can do that on every plane, but I'm not 100% sure since I just fly commercial. Oh yeah, things are reflective, as you can see. It seems like this here is made out of glass or something. But unless it's just absolutely just polished to like 100% perfection. It doesn't have any GPWS, unfortunately, like terrain warnings or whatever, but you do have your like 150, the things tell you basically what altitude you're at before you land. You can turn the throttle back, you can do that for every plane. Anyways, I'm going to try and perform a landing and takeoff with this. Oh my lord, Brian. I wish you could turn off the ATC in this sometimes. Because it's just one of the most annoying things on the planet. Hold on, I'm just gonna connect my controller real quick so I can perform a takeoff that won't look horrible.
45 Niners 000 heavy ready at runway 23 straight out departure.
Alrighty. Yep, keep default, ready to fly. Alright, anyways, let's take off. So I'm gonna bring the throttle up all the way. So I do have the flare. Okay, I'm gonna go inside. It's just way too loud. Alright, so I do have the Flare Airlines livery applied. You can go on flightsim.to, which I will link in the description. If you want to get liveries for the plane, liveries that come with the plane there, I will show you in a minute after I just perform this takeoff and landing real quick. But yeah, look at it has somewhat okay physics, like, you know, you can take off and stuff, fine. Anyways, landing time, as I just took off. Not guaranteeing the best landing, by the way. If you actually fall in the plane and as a pilot, your spine is probably broken. Just saying. That's how much hope I have in me failing this. Alrighty. Oh, the gear are up.
200.
Yeah, this is going up. That was successful. That was one of the most successful landings I've ever did. Oh my lord, quiet. Why is the spoilers up? Or the things, I don't know anymore. Anyways, let's do this landing. This is a late landing. Yeah, you got your landing stuff, you know, nothing too crazy. Anyways, let's go take a look at what liveries this plane contains. Now, I'm only going to show the base liveries because, I mean, showing the, mod liveries are kind of pointless. Because that's something that you want to go install for yourself. Anyways, let's take a look here. So, we got the Boeing default. We got the old American Airlines livery, which I think looks horrible. Because putting that on the MAX is kind of strange. I don't know why they did that. Got our Lufthansa, Ryanair, British Airways, Delta, KLM, Norwegian, Southwest. Even got the USAF, USAF, US Air Force, which I find kind of strange. Varig, ANA, or All Nippon Airways, and EasyJet. Some of the liveries that I am going to point out that are pretty high quality that I suggest you go and find on the marketplace is the EasyJet here, the Flare Airlines, the Turkish Airlines, Lion Air. I don't know why I have these installed. The Finnair, SAS, Swiss, Buzz, the new American Airlines livery, of course, Lynx, and LOT, and this if you want, and Air Malta. So practically all these are good. You can, like I said, I'll link flightsim.to in the description if you would like to go take a look at some liveries if you do own this. Now, oh yeah, that's right. I do not remember how to look at the plane you already bought and the thing. So, let's see here. Weight and balance. So it can hold. Let's see. I have no clue. This is horrible. Marketplace. Let's see here. Bredok. Let's see. And there's nothing. By the way, I'm not sure if you can. What in the world is going on there? Okay. Oh, here it is. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, 2.7. It's disappointing because the plane is good. I just wish, came with a cockpit. Rating details. 37% are 1 and 25% are 5. I'm not sure why people rate it so bad. It's kind of, disappointing because of how, good it is. I mean, if you're looking for something cheaper because you can't afford something from PMDG or whatever, then I'd say this is the type of plane you'd go with. Alright, I'll read the description out loud. The Boeing 737 MAX is the 4th generation of the Boeing 737, a narrow-body airliner manufactured by the Boeing Commercial Airplanes BCA. It succeeds the Boeing 737 Next Generation NG. It is based on earlier 737 designs of more efficient CFM International LEAP 1B engines, aerodynamics changes, including its distinctive split-up winglets and airframe modifications. For a correct use of the aircraft in the autopilot system, it is necessary to set the modern flight mode. So here's the specs that come with it. I'll let you read that. So I'll sit here for a moment in awkward silence. Actually, you could just pause the video. I got some additional info here. There's the website, which I'll link. And here are the specifications. So your speed is cruise Mach 0.78, max Mach 0.82, 6,500 kilometers, 3,500 nautical miles, I think. We got your wingspan here, your takeoff, max takeoff weight, engines, ceiling, and whatnot. And you got your images here of the liveries. So yeah, this is a plane that I'd say is really hated on for no reason. I'm not sure why it's so hated on, but it is hated on, apparently. Because, I mean, if it's getting more 1 stars than 5 stars, and that's, probably a little disappointing. I mean, it does take up 5.75 gigabytes, so if you're running low on space, I probably wouldn't suggest this aircraft. But anyways, that wraps it up for this video. I would give this plane an overall rating of 3.5 stars. I would highly suggest it if you can't afford anything from PMDG because they overprice their stuff personally. Yeah, sure, it is good quality, but I mean, $100 for a plane, their newly released 777 is kind of, outrageous. So anyways, 3.5 stars. Highly recommend this plane if you can't afford anything from PMDG or any other modded experience or whatever, I don't know. Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you'd like more Microsoft Flight Simulator plane reviews, and goodbye.